Here's another secret of attraction for irresistible women. You want to do more than just let a man know that he makes you happy. The secret is all in how you express what you feel. What we want to talk about today are good triggers. Everyone's triggered, but a man can be triggered in a way where it's lasting. It's not an instant trigger, but a lasting expression that imprints his heart and his mind. That's what I mean by good triggers. It's keeping the love connection going. And ask yourself, does your man feel respected by you? Does he feel appreciated by you? Does he feel wanted by you? And how do you know? How do you do this? How do you make him feel this? How do you let him know that you feel these things? These triggers stay with him. It's almost like your lingering perfume. It's something pleasant. It's something that reminds him of you. It's something of you that triggers his emotions and stays with him. So I'll give you a quick list, but it's a little bit more than that. It's more than just having a list. It's a way of being. It's about being genuine. And from your genuine sense of expression, there are certain things you always want to touch on. There are certain things you always want to express to him. Number one, is to let him know that he's appreciated. And this is genuine. You really want to be real and coming from a good place with this, not just trying to flatter him or something like that. You want to let him know that he's admired and that you admire him. You want to let him know this. It could be his physique, his style, anything. It's just little things. Little things that you notice, little things that mean something to you. And again, it's about how you express it to him. And another thing, another good trigger for a man, believe it or not, is humor. Whether you're enjoying his humor or you're being playful, not overdoing it, it has to have just the right tone at the right time. And it has to be genuine. It's got to be real. But humor and playfulness go a long way. And he remembers, oh, yeah, we had a lot of fun. She makes me laugh. She makes me feel good. Another one is complimenting his strengths and making him feel valued. And in order to make him feel valued, you have to actually value him. There has to be something about him where you're just, wow, that's really cool. I really think a lot of him about that. I really look up to him. Or it's just admiration. How do you express your admiration to him? And here's one I bet you didn't think of. Participate in his interests, not all of them, but just one interest at least. I remember I was a tomboy growing up, so I played flag football. And when I got older and started, dating and everything, um, there was a guy I was dating, and he was really into football. Not only did I know football, I played football. Well, flag football. And that was an ongoing joke that I only played flag football and I thought it was real football. But we would go to football games, we'd watch football, Super Bowl. It was one of his interests. And it was almost, I'd tag along. It wasn't like always a date. If he was going to a sports bar, he's like, hey, stop by the sports bar. Me and a couple of guys, we're going to be hanging out. We're going to watch the game. I'd come, I'd watch the game until I had to go to work. So until I had to leave. But do you see, it was really cool because I wasn't sitting there expecting him to hold my hand and, to pay attention to me. I was screaming at the TV just like he was. So there are different interests. It's not just sports. It could be anything that he's interested in, but you must have a genuine interest. And you're like, okay, what if I don't have any interest in anything that he has? Well, consider maybe develop something, maybe explore something a little bit more and see what interests. And if you even then have some curiosity about it at the very least, but I say to find some interest, I'd say it's worth it 100%. So let me just recap on this real quick. The whole point of this is that I'm saying to practice expressing these things to him. Express your appreciation to him. Express your interest to him. Express your admiration to him. Express humor and playfulness to him. It's all about making a connection, and the connection is through your expression. Now, there are different types of expression. So I've gone through the verbal ones. Now, for a text message, I would say that you want to keep it short and sweet, but the best good trigger text message is a short and sweet thank you with just a little blurb at the end. You have to be creative about it. So I'll give you an example. Someone left me chocolates in my office. And so I text him, those chocolates tickled my fancy. Can you imagine the smile on his face when he got that text? So, for another example of expressing yourself without words, check out this next video.